We do have to build something and we have to find a way forward, but we do not compromise the safety of the people or the environment that we're working in.
Welcome to Beyond Energy, an Ocean Winds original series. An in-depth look at how offshore wind projects become reality and why their impact extends far beyond the offshore wind farms. Beyond Energy explores the full journey, the decisions made, the challenges overcome, and the people and places shaping each step. This is Beyond Energy.
Safety is very important. Obviously, we've got a lot of people who are working offshore in the energy industry, and particularly within renewables. It's important that they can go to work and come back safely. Getting home safe is two things really. It's going to work safely in the first place, doing a good job, and then coming home to your family, your friends, whoever it might be, coming home safely, both physically and mentally.
Safety isn't just rules. In collaboration with contractor partners, other developers, and joint industry bodies, we've developed procedures, checklists, and training, creating clear communication between vessels, technicians, onshore teams, and the Coast Guard. Safety is our culture. Everyone home safe.
Once you get offshore, you're in an isolated position. There's no emergency response services offshore as well. There's the team offshore. They've got the resources, the assets that they've taken with them. Their tools are with them and they can't come back for more, or if they do, they may lose 6 hours, 12 hours and lose a weather window as well to install an asset. So it's a logistical challenge on all levels.
The construction is obviously a lot more people, I suppose in some ways higher risk activity. You've got heavy lift activities going on. When it moves into operations, dynamic changes. I suppose the thing we have to work in all the time is just making sure that complacency bit doesn't creep in.
So anybody that's ever been in a marine environment knows that if it can go wrong, it usually does go wrong. That's because of the weather, the environment, salt, the remote nature of the work area. It's a very harsh environment.
The biggest issue is the fact that they're working far from further support. So if they needed hospital care for an illness as well as an injury, it doesn't have to be a safety incident, it could be an illness. It takes us that little bit longer to get to them and then bring them back to that further care. So it's about having the right processes, the right resources offshore to be able to give them that care when they need it.
For us, it's planning, preparation, rehearsing, laying good foundations for success offshore. When we're planning works, we're trying to use reasonable foresight to identify every single hazard, every single risk that we could possibly encounter.
Offshore means working far from help. That's why strict safety systems and training are essential. But safety doesn't stop at sea. In our offices and every activity, the same culture of care keeps people safe. Safety always comes first.
The biggest challenge is communicating that to the workforce or the seafarers, the crews of vessels, the project teams that come in from a different country or a different geography. There's thousands of people offshore, so how do we get that information to them? The digitalization of documents and tools for communicating information has really improved the way we can make them aware of the risks of the work that they're doing and the way we expect them to work to stay safe.
Health and safety compliance, that's the regulatory bit you need to do legally. But I think if you do everything right because you want to do it and because you get your happy workforce, you listen to everybody and you put the right processes in place, the compliance comes as part of that.
Care over compliance is our main focus. We share all our lessons learned and we work closely with our colleagues around the world, all with the vision of improving health and safety for everybody. Health and safety is people orientated. It's not about commercialism or contracts, production or policy or government. It's about people, the people behind the industry, all walks of life, all personalities, all educations, cultures are involved in this industry, and we work closely with everybody, and that's what's really enjoyable, looking after their needs and making sure that they come home safely.